What is up, guys? Oh my god, look at this beautiful Dunkin' Donuts off to our right. Should stop in for half a dozen glazed donuts, my favorite. Good old-fashioned glazed donuts. You can't beat a nice set of glazed donuts. Oh man, I've gotten myself worked up. What should I talk about today? Oh my god. So, fuel consumption. I've been using a ton of fuel between like my cars and stuff, and I haven't had a whole lot of time to ride my bike, which again, I always plug this 77 miles per gallon. That is like, that's amazing. 77 miles per gallon. Oh, this guy just stalled. That's embarrassing. But it happens. It happens. You stall. Especially when you're learning to ride. Oh my god, that clutch jump. You know, right when you're about to take off and your bike just shudders forward and it's not moving, no longer on. And you get super embarrassed. There's no need to be embarrassed. Everyone has stalled at some point. Hell, some old cars stall even when you're just idling. I mean, that's how bad things are sometimes. Actually, speaking of such things, I've noticed an interesting problem, which actually just happened right now. Look at that. So basically what's happening is sometimes when I go to stop at a light, I forget to downshift properly. And I try to downshift through like freaking 5 gears really quickly at the end. That's about as fast as this thing can go. So 5 gears really quickly at the end. And then it usually just gets stuck after the second or third attempt. And then I'm like stuck in second or third gear, which really second gear not that big of a problem. But I've been stuck in like fourth gear before. And no matter what I do, when I rock it back and forth, it just does not go into the lower gears. And then when the light turns green again, I'm like, I look like this giant idiot. I'm talking like a giant idiot. I look like this giant idiot because I'm just like creeping around very slowly, trying to build up power, trying to be able to downshift, and eventually it goes in. So I'm gonna have to get that looked into. I'm not sure exactly what the cause of that problem is. If you guys, I'm sure a lot of you guys might know. Please leave me a comment, because it is embarrassing as hell. And I guess I could just like stall out, but I haven't actually stalled out yet. So like I was saying, nothing embarrassing about stalling. And I mean, when I started learning how to drive manual with the car, I just stalled all the freaking time. It's hard to tell when the friction point is. They say like, oh yeah, you know, every single clutch has a different friction point. Once you get used to it, you'll be all good. Nah, when you're young in high school and, you know, already, you know, people are judging you and whatnot, it is a little bit nerve-wracking, and sometimes you just accidentally dump the clutch without giving it any gas and it just lurches to a full stop. And that's one of the, oh man, is this one of those automatic lights? I might have to pull up a little so it can pick up the car behind me. Oh yeah, here we go. Like, I've stalled out in intersections, and I've stalled out in, you know, parking lots, I don't know, on people's lawns. List goes on and on. The last is not true. I've never been on a person's lawn before. But the fact of the matter is I've stalled everywhere, and when I had my first car, it was loud as hell too, so I mean, it wasn't like a little nice covert thing where you could just like pretend to start it without any problems. No, everyone knew, because it's loud as hell when you start it back up. Everyone's looking at you like, what the hell just happened? Did your car just die on you? Because let's face it, most people drive automatic these days. They've never had a car stall on them. They don't know what it's like. They don't understand the guilt. They don't know the shame. They haven't walked in those shoes ever. That's just being dramatic. Sorry for that little tiburon. I kind of completely sidetracked this video, but I'm very passionate about people stalling and not calling people out on that stuff. I know when I first spot my... oh god. Oh. Oh. Woo! Yeah! Slow as hell, but still fun. So in this day and age where everything on the market is just dominated by those dual clutch automated manuals, right? They're just blipping left and right. That doesn't make any sense. Blipping up and down like it's no one's business. It really does take some of the enjoyment out of it. And actually, I didn't know this, but you can stall out one of those. Someone mentioned something about the Aston Martin. The Aston Martin 1. What was it, the 1? Or the 177? Something like that. I don't even remember. But there's a video of a guy stalling that thing out. And it has an automated... Oh my god, it is dark as hell. Has an automated manual. That's incredible. Did not know that that could happen. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this little video. Stay tuned for future videos.